after today, we have 4 sessions before we break for Christmas.
Yeah, and next weekend I can't do it because I have a fair. I mean,
Okay.
I'll have to work.
Okay. And what about the weekend after?
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
yes,
Okay. So that means we have 3 sessions between now and the end of the year. And starting in January, on January 10th, we're going to start the form over again.
sure.
So we have to get the end of this in the next 3 sessions. I don't know where Jill is. I don't remember if she sent me an email or not. Anyway, but same going for her too. So what I want to do next year, there are 40 sessions, 40 sessions
Mm.
in the first 2 terms. I'm going to take those 40 sessions and go through the whole form, beginning to end, at the most basic level. You've been through this before, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, yes. Hola,
I
hola.
went
Of
I
course,
went
it's
through
okay.
I went through this form many times at the
Yeah, yeah.
basic level.
No problem. No problem.
And then now I'm not sure what we're going to do, but I think my plan is, and then the second half of the year we're going to go through it again at the intermediate level, and then the first term of 2027 we're going to go through it again at the advanced level.
Cool.
And whether you guys are here or not, I'm going to do it. All right? Because I want to record all these and get them up as not just sort of, right now the recordings are just a mess. They're just thrown in there. But these are going to be, lesson one, two,
Yeah.
three, four, five, six, all the way up to 40. Boom, that's one. You can buy it as a package, as the recordings. Same with beginning, intermediate, advanced.
Cool.
And so the only way to do that is for just me to do it, even if there's nobody out there. That means if you have to miss, and of course everybody will have to miss some lessons, you will have to catch up by watching the videos and catch up that way. Okay,
Okay.
so I think these last 3 sessions, I think what we ought to do is just focus on the fourth section and get as much of this as we can. I mean, we've been working on this and working on this, excuse me, and working on this. We should be able to get this. So let me let me demonstrate the fourth section again. You can just come along and do it too if you want, right? So I'm going to do it in the quote unquote proper position. Um, yeah. Fourth section. fourth section. Catherine, could you lower your camera just a little bit? I'm getting your upper body, but not your lower body. Good. Okay, now I want you to do it too. I know you don't know the whole thing, but I need to know where it breaks down for you.
Breaks down very quickly.
Well, that's okay. Let me watch. You should turn to your left. All right, turn to your left. That's the proper position to start in. Yeah, right foot forward a little bit. Okay, go. Now stop. Stop right where you are. Your left hand should be out by your right hand. Your left hand should be out by your right hand. Okay. Now think about this. I can see you're stuck. You're out to the right, right? Which means you're going to go where? Yes. Right? Where is your weight?
Um, I'm stuck, but I'm stuck because I'm tense because I know it.
Relax.
Um,
The reason you're stuck is because your weight's in the wrong place. Your weight should be on the right foot.
okay.
And then step back to the left.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Go. Yes.
Okay. Um,
Relax.
okay. I'm just like lost. Um,
Good. Good. Punch the ground. No, you didn't.
I don't.
You did good. So this is a perfect example of your brain interfering with your body memory. It's not your brain that remembers this stuff. It's your body. Watch. 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 My brain isn't going to remember all that. My body remembers it. And when you tense up, what is it that's tensing up? Seriously, it's a serious question. What is it that tenses up? It's your
I'm
brain.
yeah, I'm thinking. I'm
Exactly.
overthinking. Yeah.
Stop thinking.
But anyway,
Yes,
after
anyway.
after this, I don't know. I
Okay.
don't.
So there's three moves after this. The first one is fairly complex, but you know most of the parts of it. So watch. I'm going to change my orientation so I'm facing you. So elbow to heart. All right? Shift your weight back to the left and close. open your right toes, step up and hit. That's a backhand right to the nose. You'll notice my weight is all on the right. Let me adjust the camera a little bit here. Watch my weight. Weight's to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Stays on the left. Now it goes to the right. Hidden hand punch, which you know. Groin punch, which you know. And step up and punch, all right? Punch in the backhand again. That's the first move. Now watch. All right? Then you step back. All right? Twist waist, press elbow. That's the next move. Very simple. And then grab, strike, punch. That's the third move. And then close, right? So it's not, I actually think the fourth move of the form is actually the easiest of all the sections, all right? So you just have to get the bits and pieces of this. So again, watch. Elbow to heart. Chin up. Chin up. Right. Elbow to heart. Watch. Chin up. And then step up and pop that guy. Elbow to heart. Chin up. Pop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, you're making a 90-degree turn there, and I'm sort of trying to face you while I'm doing this, so I'm not being real good with the turns. But let me adjust, right? So instead of doing it this way, I'm going to do it this way. Elbow to heart. Chin up. Pop. All right. Turn to your left. Turn to your left. No. Yeah. Elbow to heart. Chin up. Pop. Boom. That's it. Simple. Boom. You're using the back of the hand right on the guy's nose. Boom.
Okay.
If you've ever been punched in the nose, you will know how badly that's going to hurt. All right? Elbow to heart, chin up, punch. Now, when you punch, all your weight's going to be on the right. Right? Boom. All right. Now you got to shift your weight back to the left. So you just go from right to left. One, two, three. This is probably the trickiest part of this whole thing. Is this little section right here. Elbow to heart. Chin up. Pop. shift your weight back to the left. All right. All right. The knee and the elbow come up at the same time. Start bringing the arm up. Once the arm comes up a little bit, then lift the leg. When you lift the leg, watch my foot. Do not do this. You want to make sure you lift your toes. The reason being, it's much easier for your balance. Elbow to heart, chin up, hit. 1, 2, 3. All right, now it should be over at the side a little bit. All right, okay, we're going to stand here for 20 minutes. That's what Master Zhang would make us do. Elbow to heart, chin up, hit. All my weight's on the right. Shift my weight to the left. Then you're going to roll closed. All right? Everything's rolling closed. Everything's rolling open. Close. When you close, you're in your lower back. When you're open, you're in the chest. All right. Elbow to heart. Chin up. Pop. Shift your weight. Close. Open. Step down. All right. This is cover hand. We did this earlier in the form in the second section. All right. And then hidden hand punch. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Punch and backhand. All right, you got it.
No, I don't, but I love it. Go.
Elbow to heart. Chin up. Pop. Shift your weight. And Heidi Fan Wa. Close. Open. Cover the hand. Hidden hand punch. Sink and punch. And boom. So this second boom is just like the first one we did. All right, it's a backhand to the nose. Hit, elbow to heart. Chin up. Hit. Shift your weight. Close. Open. Step. Okay, let's go on to the last move. I know you've got this one. Let's go on to the last move, right? So we just did another pop. I'm going to turn 90 degrees back here so you can see me again. All right, so we've done this pop. Now just watch me do this. I'm just going to step back. And then I'm going to put my elbow right in here. All right, so if the other guy was standing right here, he would be here. I'm going to put my elbow right here. Not down here, not up here, right here. There's a dip in your body right underneath the bone there. That dip is the upper part of your actual hip joint. So if you press on this, it will collapse your hip joint, which is the point of this move. So I punch this guy, just watch. I'm going to step back. I'm going to put my elbow in that place. I'm going to snap my waist and press my elbow. I'm not trying to hit him. I'm just pressing. So the name of this move is snap waist, press elbow. Hit, step back, position yourself, snap waist, press elbow. And you're kind of holding all this space. Not that you're holding the guy, you're not. You're just holding this space because it works. If you're all crunched in like this, you don't have much power, and you can feel that yourself. Just try to press here. All right? Instead, you want to be big, like you're holding a big wheel, and that big wheel turns. And that's what gets him. Kevin, I did this to you a couple times, didn't I, back in the day?
Yeah, and when I was, demonstrating at the rec center, Mission Bay, whatever, I did it to a few people, and they're like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite surprising because you don't really realize you've got this trigger here until somebody triggers it. So what happens, Catherine? Right? So if you were really going to do this, you'd be wrestling with the guy, and what you do is you step in behind him. So his leg is in front of you here, and you're right up next to him here. He's on your body. You place like this, you snap your waist, and you press. And what happens is he will just collapse. And what Kevin was saying is he tried it on a few people, and they were surprised. When somebody does it to you, you will collapse onto the floor.
Yeah, it's a two-way surprise because it takes relatively little effort for you to do it, and then they go down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, you just drop to the floor, and it's not a trick if you know it is a good trick, but if you understand how the biomechanics of the body work, this is just a particular point where if you press it, the leg will collapse.
And because your leg is underneath his leg, or they can't regain their balance at all. There's no.
No, they can't. They just go down. So what happens is, I can kind of simulate it here. What happens is you step behind them, and you get your thigh under their thigh, which means you need to be a little younger and a little more active than I am. But right, you step in behind them like this, and then sorry, it didn't do a very good job there. All right, you step in like this, snap waist, press elbow, and they will go down.
And What are you doing with the other arm?
The other arm, what you're doing is creating this big wheel.
Uh-huh.
And it seems, well, isn't that kind of fake? Well, no, not really. It really isn't. It might also be protecting you. Now, you have to remember, this is not, watch, this is not a strike. It's not this. That's not it. What it is you position yourself and then you press. Okay, let's put those two moves together. I'm gonna start with my back to you. Okay, last move. You come up out of this. It's like a cat going after a mouse. All right? You've pressed elbow. Watch. You coil up, and then you come out and you grab this guy, and sigh. You pull him down, and then. So you've thrown him away here. Here comes another guy. And he's reaching out to grab you like this. What you're doing is hitting him twice. Once, twice. Press elbow. Sigh. Grab the guy. Now you're going to hit. You have to use this leg first. 1, 2, 3. We've actually already done that move in this section, only we've done it open-handed.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Now, the difference between that first time and the second time is the first time the count is 1, 2, 3. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. This one is not 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2. All right? 1, 2. Because you're hitting him. You're not trying to grab him. The first one you're grabbing and then you're following. This one you're just hitting. Okay? And then relax. This last part is actually a kind of short version of Buddha's warrior, pounds the mortar. Watch. Only we don't do the pound the mortar. All right? Clear?
Well, when you do it, it is very, very clear. I'm not sure that for my body it's that clear, but I just need to work on it.
Yes.
I'm just happy because it's the end. It's the
Yes.
first time.
So, Catherine, as soon as I finish the form, I got the tattoo.
Yeah. Catherine, you have to go get your tattoo now.
Yeah, sure. I do a fake one. I'll do a fake one.
There are a lot of videos online now. You can look them up where there's this Chinese woman who's looking at Western people who have gotten Chinese tattoos, and she actually translates them. Like one of them, I think, was garden rat, and another one was, she goes, that's just gobbledygook. It doesn't mean anything. So if you decide to get yourself a Chinese tattoo, make sure that you talk to a Chinese person first and get them to give you the right language. Kevin,
So,
don't you have a funky one?
No, so this one was, it says, Zhershan's, all around. The thing is the guy did a really shitty job, so it's sort of, and I'm getting older, it's sort of going together.
Mushing
So this
together.
one says sung, which means, relax, etc.
Relax.
And I checked with Master Zhang on that one.
Yeah, good.
So,
You have to check and make sure. Um,
so Malcolm, can you do 3 or 4 times the last
sure,
section
sure.
slow?
I'll do it. I'll do it from different positions,
Yeah.
right? So the first time I'll just do it from. We'll do the whole fourth section. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the quote unquote proper positioning. The ideal is when you finish, you're standing on exactly the same spot where you started. The whole form. Not over to one side or looking this way or looking that way. You should be exactly in the same spot. All right. It takes a little practice. Okay. So there you go.
Mm.
Okay, you're not going to be here next weekend, right?
No, I can't. I'm
Okay,
working.
but that gives you 2 weeks to practice.
Yeah, I
And
need to practice every day, morning and evening, because otherwise I won't get it.
absolutely. And practice every day, practice the whole form once or twice.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try. But some parts, of course, since I'm focusing on the fourth part, I forgot. But yes, I will.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys, have yourselves a great day. We'll see you next
Thank
time.
you.
You are welcome. Ciao.